Hello and welcome to Tricia's Cards and Crafts, and here's another one of my Christmas countdown series of videos. This one is a box that holds one of these little jar candles. It's only a small one. It's a fragrance candle, and oops, here we go. It just fits nice and snugly inside of this box, and I've used the metallic mesh ribbon to tie around the outside, and I've got it in a little bow, and I put it on the side because I thought it would look nice, quite nice like that. And then I've stuck this on the top, and we've got some designer series paper, which is from the Snowflake Splendor designer series paper. There's lots of nice different coloured papers and things in here, and I've used this one. I used this side for this box, and I'm going to use this side for this one. For the box, for this particular size candle, you need a piece of, this is Misty Moonlight, and this is 6 3/4 inches square, and the lid of the box, because you need to make it slightly larger so that it fits nicely, this is 4 5/16 of an inch wide. Okay, then for the DSP, I've got a piece of a square piece for the lid, and this is 2 3/16 of an inch square, and then I've got 4 pieces which are 7/8 of an inch wide by 2 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so those are my pieces of DSP. So we need to start making, and I'll use my scoring blade on my trimmer. So I want to score at 2 1/4 and at 4 1/2, and then turn it round and do the same thing, 2 1/4 and 4 1/2. So the box will be 2 1/4 inches square. Okay, then for the lid, all I'm going to do is I'm going to score at 1 inch on each side. Which should give me 2 5/16 square in the middle. And before I put it together or cut it apart or whatever, I'm going to stick the designer. Ooh, that's not right. Have I done something wrong? Have I got the wrong piece? I cut 2 pieces of card. Yes, that's not the square. Whew, that was a bit scary. Thought I'd done something particularly wrong then. Right, let's try again. Score. I'll sort that out in a minute. And 1 inch on each side. Hopefully this one will work. Or I'll have to cut my piece down. One. There. Right, let's see if this fits now. Yes, that's better. So it just gives me a small margin around the outside. Okay. Whew, that was scary. Right, so I'm going to stick the designer series paper on. oops, I mean you could use whatever card colour and paper colours that you have, and you just need to make the box the same size as well, so that your candle will fit in if you've got candles or whatever treat it is that you've got. And that one on there, and this one on here. There we go. And there we go. Whoops. Right, so I'm just going to cut up here. I'm just going to cut a little bit out of there and a little bit off the corner there, and then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm cutting up along the score line and just mitering slightly on the outside edge and the inside edge, so up along the score line and just to the side, and the last one just up to the score line and miter. So that's the lid all cut. Now for the base, and I'm going to put the base together first, so I might use my bigger scissors for this. There we go. So cutting up to the score line and just mitering it in slightly and a little bit on that side, then turn it round a little bit on the outside. There we go. Up the score line to the middle score line and just miter that. Just miter the edge. Up the score line to the middle and just miter the edge, and then lastly and then along the score line and miter. There we go. So that's all of the cutting done for now. Now we need to score. So use my bone folder. You can use whatever you have to hand. Just need to make sure all the lines are scored so that they go together nicely. There we go, that's all of those. So what I will be doing is all of the flaps will go inside, so that we've got, it helps to stiffen, make the box nice and firm. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do the same thing, just score these first. So they're ready for when we want to stick them down. There we go. Right, we'll stick the base together first. So I want to put glue on each of the 4 flaps. we go. Right, so we're going to lift this up and try and make sure that we make it fit along the side, so we get the side nice and strong, and just make sure it's stuck properly, and then go to the next one. So we want to make sure that that comes up to the side. Great, get it all over my fingers. There we go, and that goes there like that. Now this one, that one slides in and that one's there, so we just want to make sure that one and that one are nicely stuck. So now that box is nice and solid. And it's there we go. So then we can fit our candle inside. It doesn't move around very much. So that's my box. And now for the lid. And again, I'm just going to put some glue on each of the flaps. Not too much, so that it will ooze out the sides, but just enough so that it will stick nice and strong. You could use other adhesive if you'd rather. You can use the red liner tape, or you can use the Stamp and Seal Plus, or you could use double-sided tape. It's up to you what you use. The tearing tape is fine, but I like to use this because you've got a little bit of wiggle room. Now what I'm going to do, might seem a bit strange, I'm going to sit this in the centre, because this, I want to make sure that this has a nice snug fit around the box. So as this is the lid, so I'm going to bring one. I want that fit nice and snug. That goes on the inside, and that's it there. There we go. And then once it's stuck together, we can then take that out and just finish off making sure that the glue is nice and firm. So that's the lid of the box nice and done, and it means that now we'll have a nice snug it will fit. Yes, that's very good. A nice snug fit. Okay, so that's the lid of the box done. Okay, so now we're just going to tie this. I've got the metallic mesh ribbon, which is in the autumn winter catalogue, and it was with the Halloween, I think, some of the Halloween stamps and things, one of the sweets there, and here we go. Just want to tie this up. It's not easy to tie a bow with, as I found out when I tied the other one, because it's not easy to grab to pull the things through. There, I think that will do. And then just cut this off. Actually, should have cut it the other way, but never mind. That'll do. And then do the same thing on this side. over. There we go. So that's the mesh ribbon. Now you could just leave it like that because I think that looks quite pretty, but I just thought it would look nice. I just move this over around to the side, and then I'm going to put something on the top. So we need a piece of just a small piece of Whisper White. Use the Misty Moonlight and some scrap of Whisper White here. There we go. And just going to stamp this, and I'm going to use Misty Moonlight to stamp with, so it all matches in together. So now I've got an old retired circle punch, but you could use a circle die or a circle punch that you've got. That's okay because you're not going to see that around the edge. And there we go. Right, because the circle that I've got, the circle punch that I've got is one. Oops, if I can get it out. No, that's not it. Yeah, it is. It's 1 3/8, and then I've got a 1 3/4 inch scallop punch. But you can, if you use the nested circle dies, you could be able to use those to cut them out with. This just fits inside this circle. There we go. And then I'll use the 1 3/4 inch scallop punch with my Misty Moonlight card and just cut that out of there. And then just stick this on. There we go. There we go. Now I was thinking I might have used some of these little snowflake adhesive backed snowflakes. Let's see whether these look okay on there. Just to finish it off. Didn't come off. I don't know whether you're going to see them, that's the thing. Well, they're on there. Hopefully, if I can remove it, might show up now. Then I'm going to put these on with some dimensionals. So, there we go. So you can just about see them. They're really pretty sequins, and that one will go on there like that. So there we have our little box. There you go. Again, you can if you want to change the measurements, you can to fit your whatever it is that you want to put in your box. If you can't work it out, if you let me know what the measurements of the item that you're you want to put in your box. I'll work out the measurements for your box for you. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments or questions, you can leave them below, or you can email me at triciascardsandcrafts@yahoo.com. If you'd like any of the materials that I've used, you can find them in my online shop, which is at triciascardsandcraft.stampinup.net. So there's no S on the end of crafts. And you'll find lots of other nice goodies on there, but all the cards and papers and things that I've used. For this box I used the Seaside Spray and the Misty Moonlight, whereas I used the Balmy Blue because when I checked it was the Balmy Blue that was they used in the DSP. Okay. If you'd like to see more of my videos, you can subscribe to my channel, and if you click on the little bell icon, you'll be notified when I post a new video. Okay. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a lovely Christmas. Bye.